Hello everyone, I hope you are having a beautiful Friday. Today I wanted to create this video to share with you value add tokens as well as one hidden gem stock that can add so much value to your investment portfolio. First off, I'm not a financial analyst. Please ensure that all of the information I'll be sharing with you is guidance information, and anytime when you do consider making an investment in crypto or stocks, please make sure to do your research and take my information as guidance. Now, first off, let's say if you are new to this channel, I would highly appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe to alliseeisW for more related content where we talk about investing and self-development. Let's get started. Now, the first coin that I wanted to talk about is Cardano, right? Now, this is a coin that validates transactions without high energy costs. Now, what's so unique is that the developer, he's also involved with developing Ethereum, and he has just so much experience from a coin price. This is a fairly stable coin. At the time when Elon tweeted about how they were no longer going to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment, Cardano continued to run upward, and from my perspective, if you hold this long term into Q3, Q4, this can easily break into the double-digit coin. And from my perspective, $10 is not too far away with Cardano because it's gaining so much recognition, and when you look at the market cap, it's been increasing gradually, now currently at 64 billion. In terms of volume of Cardano being traded, it's now close to the 8 billion. And that's looking solid, and when you look at the number of views, it's trending in the right direction, getting a lot of recognition at this time with Cardano. So I wouldn't sleep on Cardano because I firmly believe this can be a $10 token in the long run. Perhaps possibly in Q2, Q3, it can literally just catapult upwards. So let's not lose sight of what Cardano can do for you. Next coin play I wanted to share with you is Polygon by MATIC. What's so unique about Matic, right? Well, this is an Ethereum token that powers the Polygon network, a scaling solution for Ethereum. Now, it aims to provide faster and cheaper transactions on Ethereum using layer 2 sidechains, which are blockchains that run alongside the Ethereum main chain. Now, users can deposit Ethereum tokens to a Polygon smart contract, interact with them within Polygon, and then later withdraw them back to the Ethereum main chain. Now, this token is used to pay transaction fees and participate in proof of stake consensus. And what I like so much is that the market cap is slowly building up, and when you look at the fair value of the Polygon token, it's been gradually increasing. I mean, back in April it was at 30 cents, and now it's been bull running all the way up to the 150 range. In fact, it did reach a high point of 150 around 9 o'clock today. The question is, can it bypass $2? I have firm belief that it can, because it's taking a natural state of growing here. It's not catapulting up in a state where it's going like 2-3x significantly fast, but it's gradually building up. As it depresses down, it's been taking stairway ladders upward, and I firmly believe within this weekend it can climb up to like the 180, and potentially we can see $2 being broken in the days to come. So I wouldn't sleep on Polygon as well, because it's gaining so much recognition, and it's part of the Polygon network, a scaling solution for Ethereum. Next is Cartesi. Now, CTSI is so unique in that it aims to solve blockchain scalability and high fees using a technology called optimistic rollups. CTSI can be used for staking and fees for processing data on the network. Cartesi enables smart contract creation using mainstream programming languages, and these programming languages are mainstream softwares that developers are used to using. In fact, I actually had the time to play with Cartesi's D-App, which is a game that they had developed, and the latency was so good, you didn't get any lag time or anything like that. That's the name of decentralized gaming. And the fact that it's trying to reduce fees in the long run, that just tells you that Cartesi is a value add play, and I firmly believe this is going to catapult up to the $10 come this quarter or Q3. So I wouldn't sleep on Cartesi because of the value you can bring in just gaming and lower cost fees. So that's my takeaway with Cartesi. I'm very bullish with CTSI. The last token I wanted to share with you before I go to the value at ticker play is Ethereum Classic. I was recommending Ethereum back when it was $12 not too long ago, and it's great to see it bull run all the way up to 175 back in May 6th, about more than a week ago. It trended down to 88. However, it catapulted up to like 113 yesterday, and now it's establishing ground around the 106. The question is, can it bull run back up? I have firm belief that it can. While Bitcoin is at the low threshold, sub 40, around the 50,000 token price, once it establishes ground, getting back up to its prior resistance up into the 65,000 and breaks to the 75,000, ETC can reach its prior resistance and potentially break through the $200 range, because once this runs, it can run very quickly. So I would highly recommend taking a look at ETC. Let's say if you are an existing holder of ETC, either dollar cost average down or take an investment, whether you can take it at the sub 100 or at this price, because it's definitely undervalued. I mean, it's lost close to like 60-70% from its high peak. So I wouldn't sleep on ETC. And the current volume right now is around 12 billion. We know that it reached up to like 150 billion at the time when it started bull running, but it will come with the bull runs, and just with the last week it's been on a downward trend, but what goes down will catapult up from my perspective. Okay, so the next stock I wanted to share with you is a biotechnology stock that I have high conviction that can catapult into the whole dollar share price. Currently it's around 10 cents right now, but in the long term, by the end of this year, heading into Q1 of 2022, I have firm belief this stock can 10x, 100x, and that is Skye Bioscience by the ticker SKYE. What is so unique about Skye, right? Well, this is a biotechnology company unlocking the pharmaceutical potential of cannabinoids. They're trying to tap into the glaucoma space to really support people who are experiencing blindness. And at Skye Bioscience, they are applying advanced science to uniquely unlock the pharmaceutical potential of cannabinoids and create important new therapeutics. In fact, they have THC VHS and CBD VHS. Those are patented bioengineered molecules used for glaucoma patients. And this was just a bulletin update for May 2021, and I'm just going to go ahead and read to you the CEO's comment, Puneet Dhillon. Our confidence in the potential of THC VHS as a treatment for glaucoma is rooted in multiple peer-reviewed clinical studies conducted by other scientists demonstrating the effectiveness of THC in lowering IOP. These prior studies, however, also demonstrated unwanted adverse effects of THC when administered systemically through ingestion or inhalation, which has been an unresolved challenge and is part of the important foundational capabilities and benefits of our drug. Through rational drug design and bioengineering, THC VHS was created to be safely and effectively delivered directly into the eye. We believe our unique, fully patented drug can avoid the adverse systemic effects of THC while providing superior IOP lowering activity to help protect and preserve vision. Puneet Dhillon. Now, other interesting things was that the company has completed chemistry manufacturing control, CMC, and good laboratory practice production for its THC VHS. That's huge news. And now next up, they will be performing their GLP toxicology studies, which will be required for the TGA, which is the health authority for Australia, as well as the Food and Drug Administration, at least trying to get clinical trials initiation in the United States via an investigation of new drug submission, IND. Now, there will be additional validating preclinical studies in the works that will take place, and the announcement of combination with the current drugs will be announced to reduce IOP therapeutics sometime this quarter, and that's going to be huge. And in fact, the company previously announced that its THC VHS demonstrates no eye irritation in preclinical assessment using the epicolor assay test, which is widely known by the FDA. And that's huge news because once the company gets into phase 1 clinical trials, it will leverage its preclinical trials data and submit that to the Food and Drug Administration, demonstrating safety. There isn't any significant adverse event with these type of issues. In fact, the company did strengthen their advisory board by adding Dr. Appendino, an organic chemistry professor from the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences at the University of Italy, as well as Dr. Munoz, professor of immunology, Department of Cell Biology Physiology from University of Spain. And this is definitely validating their all-star team, along with ophthalmologists from Stanford University, ophthalmologists from Mount Sinai, on top of working with University of Mississippi. The only the only DEA license approved entity that can research cannabis, and with 50 years of data, that just demonstrates so much data. And that's why I firmly believe that its drug product will be a high quality product in the long run. Now, on the horizon, here are some of the checks that are being checked off with the strategy in place at Skye. So initiate preclinical studies for CBD VHS in first half of 2021. Preclinical combination study of THC VHS with nirtazidil and latanoprost. Next, complete CMC and GLP manufacturing of THC VHS. And also 2 more to be checked off in terms of tasks: complete toxicity study for THC VHS, and lastly, preclinical neuroprotection study of THC VHS with optic nerve crush model. Second half of this year is to complete good manufacturing practice manufacturing of THC VHS, complete GLP toxicology of THC VHS, approval from the Australian Ethics Board, submission of CTN to Australian TGA, initiate phase 1 study of THC VHS, establish clinical development plan of CBD VHS. And in next year, 2022, the first half, will be initiating phase 1 data for THC VHS to see whether it demonstrates safety and tolerability, as well as having an FDA pre-IND meeting for THC VHS, and lastly submitting an IND to the FDA in the first half of 2022. So those are the significant highlights that I have high conviction with. And let's say if you are a holder of Skye Bioscience and you know what THC VHS stands for, I would highly recommend emailing IR@Skye Bioscience, because the first 25 people who email and get the correct answer will receive a Skye Bioscience t-shirt. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching another episode here at alliseeisW. And please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content. Thank you all. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Goodbye.